After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So North Dakota State lined up and ready to kick it away to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Powers through.
And they choose to be aggressive. First play coming out, airing the football out, and the defense was absolutely not field. Nice job having discipline, being ready for the pass on the very first play, breaking on the football, and getting the juice early. The momentum on your side, making the first big play of the football game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Here we go, ready.
Quick release by the QB. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
There's a crease, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Trying to move them on the counter. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Might have a chance. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They've softened them up with a run, now to throw it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air, it's Hayes. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here comes the heat. Finds his man down the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. And it's a 1st down, they'll mark it at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in, let's see if they try it again. On the ground with the counter. Got enough for the 1st. Finding some room. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes toward the goal line. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Trying to barge in. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punch in the touchdown. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Curtis. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
He's going for it all. Catch inside the 25. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Right back to the well. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they did tack on the extra point. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Flips it out in the flat. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. With the catch, it's Collins. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. They get to the line quickly.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Punt is in the air. Catches it at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Sends it back in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Got his man on the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going for the big play. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Fires quickly. Powers through the defender. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Williams got it. Running through contact. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 77, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with UTSA taking on the number 9 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Roadrunners sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Pressure coming. Buried before he complete.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Quick release on the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Running inside. It's Curtis. There's some room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and they punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to pass, it's Hayes. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Under fire. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Wants to bring it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Motion from the wide receiver. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. On the ground with the counter. Makes it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught by Williams. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Curtis. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Sacramento State. The AT unit on the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Now the play fake. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Curtis. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Curtis. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Burrell. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working that left side now. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Runs through a tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And drops hurt as it is. But when you drop it and you know you just missed out on a touchdown, those really sting. And those concentration drops, man, it makes the quarterback hesitate whether he wants to throw the football again. That is a big mistake.
Makes a grab. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football? There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good, really nice pitch and catch, and guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Collins. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Makes a man miss. Crosses the 4. Continues to fight for yards. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Crosses the 40, gets it down to 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To throw, it's Hayes. Working the middle, it's complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Trying to make magic with his feet.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Only a place to be tackled immediately. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They want that clock to run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Shakes off the defender. He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now.